time circuits on.
Hello, everybody. I am Brad Gilmore, and today is a historic day in the history of the world. I, for the very first time, am visiting the DeLorean Motor Company right here in Humble, Texas. This is going to be one of those things that's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. We're going to get a full tour of the facility. We're going to talk to the owner, Stephen himself. The owner of DeLorean is talking to me, Brad Gilmore. It's out of this world. It's like I'm in a paradox or an alternate timeline. But we're going to have a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy. So what was it? Like, what was it about the DeLorean? Obviously, like, the first time I saw it, it was like the most incredible car I've ever seen, you know. But for you, what was it about the DeLorean that made you want to start getting into that? Was it an opportunity that came across, or?
It's both, really. You know, obviously I love cars. I'm a car guy. I'm a mechanic. You know, so I love everything about cars. But then when you've got something like this that's so unique, the stainless body, the gull wing doors. You know, it's just, you know, it's a car lover's dream, and then to get to work with them, and now, you know, make some improvements. You know, that's great. And we actually thought, oh, great, you know, we'll be able to do continuation cars. And then once we looked into it, that was not to be. You know, until the law was recently changed, small and large manufacturers were all treated the same.
The exact law was just having to go through all the red tape, essentially, to like the safety tests and all this stuff you said.
So now the low volume production bill says that if you are a global manufacturer and you produce less than 5,000 cars annually, you are able to make 325 replicas of a car that was made 25 years or older. And we don't have to conform to the safety standards, but we do have to conform to emission standards, which means we have to use a modern engine, which is okay with us, you know, because we need more power, so that's good. But we wanted to retain the rest of the DNA, say, of a DeLorean. So by the law, that's what we have to do and what we want to do.
The DeLorean. Gull-wing doors rise effortlessly, beckoning you inside. Beautifully crafted for long life, the DeLorean is one of the most awaited automobiles in automotive history. Drive the DeLorean. Live the dream today.
So this is where you're doing all the restorations currently?
Restorations and service and stuff like that. You know, these are all customers' cars that are all having some sort of service performed on them. And you can see there's plates. You know, Texas, Tennessee, Maryland, all over
the country.
All over, you know, and we get them shipped in all the time.
Do you think this will still remain like the main focus of the business, or would the main focus be producing newer cars and refurbished cars and trying to sell them on a larger scale?
We'll have to see. You know, I'd like it to be the main focus, but the customers will tell us whether it is or not. Only car company that you can go online and buy direct from the car company 24/7 wherever you are in the world. So these guys are busy all day pulling orders and packing them and shipping them out.
Oh, there we go. Look at there.
So
wow.
That's a third of the doors that we have in this building, and that is 200 feet of doors.
Wow. And these are all original, or are these all
original.
Wow. Now you plan on releasing what in 2017?
12 cars.
12 cars in 2017.
Which are just about all sold. The 17s will be gone, and then we'll be working on the 18s then. And then when we go into 18, if people really like what we're doing with the 12, then it would be our desire to go and start producing 50 cars a year. So instead of one a month, it would be one a week.
This is my first time ever sitting inside of a DeLorean. It happens to be a time machine. Happens to be a time machine. Oh, wow. Time circuits on. To me, when Sean Connery got out of that Aston Martin for the first time, right, you're like, that's the coolest car in the world. But then when you see Marty McFly and Doc get out of the car, you're like, I don't know. I think they got to run for their money, because the DeLorean has to be the coolest car ever made.
I think, I'd probably say it's in the top 5 of movie cars, and it depends on your interest. You've obviously got Aston Martin, you've got the Herbie, the Bug, you've got the DeLorean, you've got the Knight Rider, and then there's a few others, that sort of, that fall into that, but I would say, depending on where your thought process is on any given day, the DeLorean could be number 1 or close to the top.
It's got to be number 1. You can't really take it anywhere without someone stopping you. And I have to ask, how fast do these cars go from 0 to 88?